Zombies has been important to me for a very long time. It's always been an outlet for me. Like, it started off with Shadows of Evil. Didn't have any money to buy DLCs or any of that stuff. It was all just Shadows of Evil for me, and so I didn't have an 8 PS Plus or any of that stuff yet. I'd just gotten a brand new PlayStation 4, and I was gonna log on and try out to see what Black Ops 3 had to offer, you know? A lot of bad things were said about the game because of how it started and how multiplayer was gonna be, but everybody was like, hey, it's gonna be a bad game and there's gonna be jetpacks and people flying everywhere, but it's not how it was. And, well, it was how it was, but I wasn't gonna let all that stuff put me down. And so, eventually, I didn't get any DLCs yet, but I did manage to get PlayStation Plus. And so, I had logged onto a game, and my first aim on was zombies. And so, what I did was hopped on a game of zombies, and I was like, hey, there's other people in this lobby, and so one of them was talking, and so I decided to talk to him. My very first friend on PlayStation. Very first PlayStation I've ever owned. And so it all began in there. Later on, we became better friends, and Black Ops 3 DLC 1 officially came out. Der Eisendrache. The map that began everything. That's when my first friend had told me to be friends with someone else, and so we had our first group of 3 people that we could be friends with, and they were great friends, and we did Easter eggs for zombies, we did high round attempts for zombies, and we were all talking about where the storyline was gonna go, how everything was gonna end, and we was just there to have fun, judge the game, have fun with the game, tell everything we love about the game, talk to each other, and help out each other with emotions and friendships, and have fun, and just be friends. Zombies brought everything together. Soon DLC 2 rolled around. Very hated DLC, but I still enjoyed it myself. Wasn't all that great at the time, but you know, I had it. I had gone around this time is when I was going through a breakup of mine, and these guys helped me through it, no matter what happened. They were there for me. It was a very hard time for me. I was in a very dark place at the time, and they were all there for me. It was amazing. I felt empowered and yet out of power at the same time. It was a lot of different emotions at the time, but from there I knew these guys were real friends. Soon after that, a couple months after that, DLC 3 runs around, and it's Gorod Krovi. one of the best maps to exist in that game, and when it came out, everyone was freaking out. There were just dragons, and it introduced a new part of the story to everyone. It was just the best map to come out yet, and we were all amazed at what Treyarch had done and how far they've driven the game. And at this point, we were led to believe that zombie storyline was going to end then too, because Revelations, the 4th DLC, came out soon after that. And so with Revelations, we were thrown at with nostalgia and all that stuff because of all the different maps that we had gone through and all the maps that they put in there. But it was mostly just a bunch of junk thrown together, but it was our junk. We had played through those maps, so we had done everything from now, and it's become a part of us. It makes up part of who we are. The zombie storyline has been going on for years, and I didn't even know anything about it when it first started. I just knew that there was a group of characters and they were killing zombies and trying to stay alive for as long as they could, and I was a part of that, and all the voice lines and all the creepy things that were going on inside the game. And my favorite character, Nikolai, who I was amazed with for some reason. I always loved him, and to this day I still think he's my favorite character. He always was the one that was going through the most, yet never showed it. And I don't know if I looked up to him a little bit, or if I was wishing I was there to help him, or what was happening, but I just know he was the one. He was my favorite character out of all of them. And so to see where he is now in the zombies community and the zombies storyline is really crazy to me. He used to be that drunk Russian that just didn't care and was drinking and trying to kill as many hell pigs as possible. But now he's the leader of the whole group, and he's got the Grenorium, and he's gonna end it all. He's the key. He knows how it's supposed to end. He knows how to do it. And to see that kind of growth in a character is crazy. I never thought that he'd be the one. There's a lot of things wrong with the zombies storyline, obviously. Some of the things didn't fit together quite correctly, and so they had to create a new set of characters to make everything make more sense. But, you know, it's still my story. It's our story, and it doesn't matter how many years pass by, the stories will never change, and we know how zombies had affected us, and what it made us feel, and all of that stuff. It was always the one to go to. I don't know when I'm gonna get this video out or anything, but all I know is that the Treyarch and all those people, all those wonderful people working at the studio, thank you for everything. This story, the gameplay, the emotions, and all those things that made us feel safer yet unsafe at the same time. I know it's very confusing, and in the future I might regret making this, but I doubt that I will. There's not much to do. It's over. It's the end. Zombies is ending. It's not. Thank you, Treyarch. You've taken me so far. You've helped me build who I am just by making a game and entertaining people. I know it wasn't your direct intention to change people's lives, but what you did was that exact thing. You changed someone's life and you've made it better. You've made them feel things, you've made friendships, and you've made a really good story to follow. And now that it's gone over, I don't know what I'm going to do without it. I could always just go through and replay all the maps like everyone else probably will do, but it's the end. I don't know what to do. A lot of the friends that I've made along the way, some of them they're gone, but they still have affected me and they still hold a place in my heart. There's no way to replace that. I've said it twice already, but I guess it's the end of the video. Thank you, Treyarch. You've made such a beautiful game and such a beautiful story. And the fact that it's all coming to an end now leaves me dumbfounded, honestly. Just leave the video there. There's nothing else you can really say. Thank you for watching, if you made it all the way through. I know it was just me talking about zombies, but I really believe that this is something that needs to be said, and I feel like I needed to get that out and let everybody know that I care for the zombies community, and I really want them to go somewhere, and I wanted us to make it through hard and strong through all of the games, no matter how bad the mechanics are, or how you think about the characters or any of that stuff. Just stay strong with the community. Keep it strong. Keep the blood flowing and all that stuff, and just keep going. Just keep pumping through. Just keep pushing through. It's all worth it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I can't find the right words, but another time. Thank you, Treyarch. It's been real. That's it. If you like the video, just subscribe and like and comment any other videos you want me to make, but there it is. Thank you for watching.